Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video we are comparing decks. We are comparing the two that are by John Holland. We have the Psychic Tarot and we have the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Very similar decks, very similar deck structure. We're going to see if anything stands out, if you prefer one or the other, or if you prefer none. We're going to check it out today. I do have a playlist with other decks that I've compared with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith decks. And if you have any decks that you would like me to compare to another specific deck or the regular Rider-Waite-Smith, let me know down in the comment section below. And these are all done individually, both on my channel. So I have an in-depth look at both of them. With that being said, we're just looking at the art similarities today, and I will be flipping through at the same time the whole deck so you can see the whole comparison. And as always, in the description box below, I have my link tree where you can find all of my social media links as well as my Etsy shop where I do private readings. All right, let's get into it. All right, I have the Psychic Tarot on the left and the Psychic Tarot for the Heart on the right. And I will lift them up so you don't have to worry about the glare from the lights because they are a gloss. So we're going to go through in order and see what are the comparisons and what are the differences. And I am going to just be silent through the whole thing. All right, so what did we think, huh? There was a lot of similarities, but then between the two, I feel like the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, this one has more of a positive spin on every single card. The Psychic Tarot on the left here really spent more time on the feel of the actual tarot, the Rider-Waite-Smith, the cards within that. It felt more grounded. It felt more like an everyday versatile deck, whereas this one, you totally can use it for an everyday deck that's not specifically for relationships. But I do feel like this one is geared a little bit more toward that with the imagery and the keywords. I do think both of them have their strong points, and that would be specifically for a positive outlook on both of them, but specifically with the Tarot of the Heart. I think if you're really wanting to have a deck that's specific for relationship readings, this is the one to go with, because it's geared toward that with a lot of the keywords, you know, trust, listen, love, all of these things. They're very good for relationship readings, but again, it can be used for personal, for client, for everyday, completely, yes. This one feels a little bit more grounded in stability and in an everyday, day-to-day reading for me personally. But again, a lot of similarities with how the art is set up. What stood out to me was the sun in both of them. That's not the sun. The sun imagery here. Let me get to both of them again. Very similar imagery, very similar kind of concept between the two, and I liked that. But some of them were very different as well. And the other one that I wanted to point out was the Hierophant that I noticed. They both had little dogs in them, which I thought that was adorable. But again, different. So I think there's value to both decks. I feel like for me personally, I would use the Psychic Tarot more so for an everyday. And then again, with the Tarot of the Heart, I probably would use this more in relationship readings, but that's just me personally. Like I said, both are very good for everyday readings, for a daily pull. All of those things are totally great for both decks. However, I do feel like the Tarot for the Heart is a little bit more positive and a little bit more optimistic than the Psychic Tarot. But now that you saw both compared side by side, what do you think? What are your opinions? What would you use more? What would you feel drawn to use more? Do you agree with me? Or are you on a completely different thought process on the cards? Do you not even like either decks? Because that's a possibility too. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. I love to hear them. Now that you've seen both, I would love to know, what art style out of the two decks would you prefer to use? What speaks to you more? I really love your guys' comments about it because everybody's opinion and preference is different. So that's always fun to see. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate the heck out of each and every one of you. I love you and I like you. Don't forget, if you have not done so already, to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And what decks would you like me to compare next? Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!